Hey everybody, Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, and today I have a quick tip for you, and this is how to join on a new yarn when it comes to doing projects. So normally I've been showing a different technique of how to attach my yarn, but you know, some people have been saying that they would prefer to know the right method of doing it, and the method that I'm doing is kind of my own, and I do it so that my stitches never fall out, and because I kind of get worried about that, but it's really not required. So what I want you to do, we're just going to come to an edge of the end of a row here, and I'm going to change my color at the end so that the next row up will be a different color, and I'm just double crocheting as normal. I'm coming onto my last stitch here, and what I want to do is that I want to stop after I get that point right there, so that there's two. And normally what I would do is that in my technique is that I created a slip knot and then I put it on and then I pulled it through, and what it does is it causes the yarn to double up like that, and it causes a really thick edge. So I just do it because it's kind of convenient for me, but all you have to do is that you just have to loop on the new material just like this and just pull it through. Okay, so you don't see any knots. And what I want to do now is cut the other piece just like this, and so this new material is just right in the edge, and you're thinking to yourself, that is going to fall out. Trust me, it really doesn't. So all I want to do now is just turn my yarn, my project, sorry, and you're going to have the straggler string hanging, and you'll have the new string, and you just want to kind of keep that snug. And I want to work up my way to a double crochet, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, and this straggler here and the new straggler is what I want to pay attention to, because I want to kind of group those together. So when I'm double crocheting, I just go into the next stitch, but what I want to do is I want to wrap the yarn and I want to go into the next stitch, but making sure that the stragglers stay on top like so. Okay, and what happens is that when this string gets pulled through, it wraps around the top, sealing that into position. And remember, crochet is about wrapping knots, and so basically it's just knotting onto itself so it doesn't actually fall out. So I'm just going to double crochet as normal, and so you can see once you get that first one in, they're perfectly lined up to stay on the top there. And you just want to continue to do that. Now, because both colors are so complementary to each other, you really don't see where you've changed the color, do you? So it's just riding on the top, and you're thinking to yourself, well, turn it around and let me see the back. See? It's actually really good. So this is actually the real way to be able to fasten on new yarn without having to do any knots and without having to have the string doubled up, and this is a technique as well that is preferred by Bernat. So I'm going to just work my way to the edge. So after I get about 2 to 3 inches in there, that's kind of what I go for when I do this for real projects that I don't want my knots showing, is that you can safely cut these strings off, because they will not fall out. This project will not fall apart, so you can just safely cut those, and if anything is going to pop out afterward, you can always just trim it. So now I'm coming to the very end, and a lot of people get this all messed up, is where is the edge when it comes to your project, and you got to remember, you got to look for the train tracks. So a lot of people stop here, but they actually have one more to go, because you just got to look for what's matching over top of each other. And again, I want to change the color back to the nice beige there. So I just want to partially finish my double crochet like this. I'm going to grab on my next string, so it doesn't have to be this color obviously, and you just put it onto your hook. No knots, just loop it. Okay, and we want to finish this stitch by just pulling that one through only. And now we can just safely trim off this rouge color here. Okay, so you'll have now the new string, you'll have the 2 stragglers, and again we're double crocheting, so let's chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and now we just go into the next stitch and wrapping, and we come underneath so that these strings are on top, okay, and double crochet like before. Okay, and we just want to go and keep those on the top for as long as you want to. Again, I recommend about 2 to 3 inches before you cut it. If you're not going far enough, then if anybody really tugs on your blanket, it could fall apart. So just safely go the 2 to 3 inches and invest your time in just getting it. Once you get that first one in, like basically it's just staying on the top anyway, so it's not like it's you're not killing any brain cells doing so. Okay, so that's how you change colors and fastening on new colors without having to tie any knots.